We've all seen the Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series, progression playoffs, and the like. We know how it goes. First you open Legend of Blue Eyes, then you open Metal Raiders. Yada yada yada. Boring! How about instead of doing some kind of chronological mumbo-jumbo, we make things interesting? Behold, the Wheel of Everything! This wheel doesn't just have core sets, no. It has core sets, side sets, speed duel sets, box sets, structure decks, starter decks, and much more. Each episode, my good friend Evan and I will spin this magnificent wheel, catapulting ourselves through Yugi time and Yugi space to reach a completely random product. We'll open whatever we spin and duel at the end of every episode, upgrading our decks and ban list each time. This is the Yu-Gi-Oh! Randomized series. Wow, I can't believe we had a two-way brick fest. That was insane. Alright, well, with DPE gone, we gotta find something new. Something interesting. Something powerful. Let's give the wheel a spin. Legendary hero decks. So this is a sealed product that's actually a deck, and it's not bad. As we can see right here, it's got Rusty Bardiche. So yeah, I think there's like a hero deck, a Phantom Knight deck, and Destiny Hero deck, a Phantom Knight deck, and a an Azir deck. I feel like the Azir deck is widely going to be oh wait, hang on. There's some decent staples in these. Monster Reborn, hell yeah. Rhoda? Sure. Twin Twisters, I think I already have that, but it's still good. And, ooh, Fogblade, okay. We have Rongo! Oh my goodness, we found our new thing! First Baller Draw got banned, then we had to go to DPE. Now DPE's banned, and now we have to become true degenerates and play Rongo Miniad. I don't think I'll be able to work it as well as it does in Master Duel, but holy fuck, we have Rongo! We have Rongo! We have Rongo! We have Rongo. For those who don't know what Rongo does, it is one of the most wrong cards in the game because it's completely unfun. 2 or more max 5 level 4 warrior monsters. Once per turn, your opponent's end phase, detach a material. This card gains effects based on the number of materials it has. 1. Cannot be destroyed by battle. 2. Gains 1500 attack and defense. 3. Unaffected by other cards' effects. 4 plus, your opponent cannot normal or special summon monsters. 5. Once per turn, you can destroy all cards your opponent controls. This dude, this fucking dude. Holy fuck. We gotta play him. We gotta try to make him. I gotta make Rongo work. As wrong as it is, I gotta make Rongo work. I'm gonna load these into EDO Pro, and we'll continue having a look at them. Alright, well it took me forever to get to them, but we're finally here. I'm just gonna look through each of the decks respectively in terms of, you know, what my quote-unquote pools look like. And so first we got this kind of underwhelming Destiny Hero deck. Pretty much all I really got out of this was 2 copies of Malicious, and I guess Shadow Mist, Mask Change, and Dark Law, sorry. Anki's not nearly as great as Dark Law, although Anki can go into Dark Law using additional copies of Mask Change and some Battle. But yeah, aside from the Malicious, the Mask Change, the Anki, the Dark Law, and the Shadow Mist, which, you know, it's like 7 cards, I guess that's actually not that bad, but aside from those, there's not really much else. I could play Destiny and Dragoon as a really shitty replacement for DPE if I wanted to, but I don't think I want to, even if Dragoon is, like, not that bad. Actually, it's pretty decent and sealed. I don't know, I'll really have to think about it. I mean, I will really have to think about it. Like, I'd have to be desperate to go that far to play cards that are even brickier than Celestial and Dasher just to play Destiny and Dragoon. In fact, I might even be better off just playing Celestial and Dasher and then just playing like Dangerous or Dystopia or something like that. Like, I almost feel like that'd be better. In fact, you know, I could even... let me read Fusion Destiny again. Just to be sure. Okay, including a Destiny hero monster. So, yeah, I'd have... Oh, wait, that it lists... Well, DEPE didn't list any specific ones, so I do think I'd be good to play Fusion Destiny and, like, Dasher, and then just send, like, a Shadal for Dangerous. So that's actually not too bad. And then... it's just, like, a decent level 6, I guess. Because the effect isn't too applicable for me, but it could be another excuse to send a Shadal from deck to graveyard, and then I'd also have Dasher in grave, which is just a good thing to have. So honestly, I wasn't too impressed with this at first, but it's starting to grow on me a little bit. So I'll definitely have to think about it.
Alright, we're here again with another episode of the Progression series. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel and get into the deck building. Let's see what I got this week to try to work with. Here's going to be it is. Alright. Let's make something work out of this. Oh, the Princess Torrential. Yeah, very good. Bahamut Shark. Also good. And Buzzsaw Shark, I think is going to be important. Fury Carushin, there's Blue Tang. That's with Sea Angel, Sea Anemone, getting all the good stuff. But we do need to get that ultra rare Princess if we want to make this deck work. Abyss Shark is going to be needed. Very good pickup.
Next up is the Aesir deck, which at first glance, it's, all these Nordic beasts, Ascendants, Alfar, and the Nordic gods, but then you see fucking Soul Charge! Fucking Soul Charge! Fucking Soul Charge! Fucking Soul Charge! And this one card just turns my entire opinion of the deck around. And then, you've also got decent generic shit like Dark Hole, which I forget whether or not I already had. I probably did, but it's still good to know I have, at least now. And hey, Trunade isn't that bad. And these Forbidden Quick Play spells are pretty damn decent. Like, Chalice is fine, Lance is fine, Dress is okay. It's like a little bit of decent protection for a little minor attack loss. I might play it, I might not, maybe it'll be side deck material, we'll have to see. And then it's even just got some like decent generic synchros like Coral Dragon, Scrap Dragon's really good. I think I could make Beals. I could use Unizombie, turn it into a level 4 using its own effect, and then I could get another level 4 on the field and use it to make Beals, so that's not out of the question. And it's like a decent 8 aside from Stardust that doesn't require another Synchro Monster as material like Crystal Wing does, so I finally have another decent 8 in this and Scrap Dragon, and I have another decent 6 in Coral Dragon aside from Priorata Goya, so yeah, this honestly isn't that bad despite the fact that it's Nordics.
Wave, oh, Droplet, amazing. Double Fin Shark, Saber Shark, Princess Battle Ocean, Wonderheart, another Blue Tang, Burst Spring Girl, Barbarian Shark, Torrential, Crystal Heart, okay, Princess Wave, Torrential, last pack, can we get it? Okay, we did not get the Ultra Rare for Merthis, so I think we'll be doing Sharks this week. Alright. Let's see what I can make.
And then lastly, we have, it's fucking Bardiche, Rongo, Shade Brigadine, fucking Fogblade. I've really got no clue what I'm going to build for this episode. I might continue on some Chaos Shadal shenanigans until Evan gets rid of them. And then I'll start pulling this shit out of my back pocket and be like, surprise, bitch, I got ya! And they'll be like, oh! But, holy shit. I definitely have a lot of thinking to do. I know Armageddon Knight's definitely gonna feel right at home in my deck. Cause, you know, it just sends a shit all from deck to grave on normal summon. Ain't bad. Wow. I really, really have a lot of choices to make. Almost too many. I would not have a duelist of faint of heart make this many as many choices as I'm about to, I can't even speak again. It's like the other episode, I had to edit it to say I couldn't even speak. Oh my goodness, so many choices, so... time. I can't say little time, because really, Evan and I do these whenever we have the spare time, but... I have so much work to do here. Oh my goodness, Soul Charge! Bardish!
Alright. We're now here with the deck, so let's get into the card by card, because it's a completely new strategy. Decent pulls and went back to some old sets for stuff, but I think this deck actually stands a chance. So we have the Winnet Bay Shark I pulled, 1 Crown Tail, 2 Saber Shark, 2 Buzzsaw Shark, because Buzzsaw Shark can bring out Saber Shark, and that can also go into Bahamut Shark and then go into Barbarian Shark or whatever plan we end up doing. 3 Blue Tang, because Blue Tang is our combo starter for the Marincess combo. Pascalis, just because I can special summon her if we control one, or special summon after we summon her. 1 Spring Girl, would have liked to have pulled more, but unfortunately this is what we have. It's alright, because the only thing we're banishing really is Blue Tang, and we have enough Blue Tangs to go around. We don't have Spring Girls, but Spring Girl occurs to our hand, or field. 2 Seahorse. I was thinking about putting in a 3rd, but I kind of want to keep card deck down to 40. We have Sea Star, which is kind of like a mini Kaloot, which I can technically drop for a Seahorse, but I think it's fine. We have a Mandarin, which is just a pretty special summon if I control 2 Marincess and have a empty link point open. Instant Fusion for Raijin, you know, classic thing I've been doing the entire time, this entire season. We have 1 Raigeki to wipe his field. We have Heavy Storm to destroy all the spells and traps, because hopefully we can open Heavy Storm. Like, we go second, set everything up. Sign at my aim, we have 3, which is really nice, because that allows us to search our Blue Tang if we don't have her. Monster Reborn to get us back a, potentially even a Link monster from the grave. It's destroyed, or if we just want to bring one back for additional damage. 2 Fury of Kairu Shin, which is nice because we can add Torrential, and then if this is in the grave, say we're out of things to protect Aqua Argonaut, we can banish this instead. Called by, just a good card. Droplet, pulled that in my opening, that was sick. So I'm going to play it, see if it actually comes up. In Sealed, it's not really the best, but I'm willing to give it a test for this week. Twin Twisters for more back row removal. My body's a shield for when I summon Argonaut. If for some reason something to stop that, I can activate my body. 2 Battle Ocean. I didn't really feel like I need to have the 3rd one in the main deck. Evenly Matched, good card. 3 Waves. This is quite literally just a negate. 2 Torrential, because why not? Marincess Snow, I only got 1 of them, but once again, say my Argonaut gets destroyed, I can activate Snow, bring back a Marbled Rock, or Coral Enemy, whatever happens. 2 Judgment to stop whatever Wham's doing. And then the extra deck we have Invoked Raijin for the Instant Fusion play, 2 Bahamut Sharks, 1 Giant Hand, it's funny, 1 Barbarian Shark, 2 Wonder Heart, 1 Aqua Argonaut, 2 Marbled Rock, 2 Coral Enemy, 1 Crystal Heart, 1 Blue Slug, 1 Sea Angel. And in the side deck we got Thunder King, the 3rd Saber Shark and Buzzsaw Shark if we feel like doing that more. Galaxy Eyes, Full Armor Photon Dragon. Can't make this with the deck, but it's for Dogmatic Punishment. Because not much is above 4k. The third or second Raigeki, Mystic Mine, third Battle Ocean, 2 Imperm, Jelly Cannon, it's funny, Drowning Mirror Force, 2 Dogmatic Punishment, Pre-Rotted Imperial Order. I'm thinking about maybe swapping that in for one of the waves, but I don't know. I already take up a lot of the spell slots with how this deck works. And then the third Solemn Judgment. That's the deck. I'm ready to get into the duel. I'll see you there.
After countless painful hours of editing this deck, I've decided not to play Rongo. Let's say I'm deciding to spare Evan from it for now. Let's let's put it that way. But honestly, I think I can't really do much else here. I took out a lot of cards that were just in the deck just because I hadn't had a reason to take them out until now, but once I started adding in the cards from the legendary hero decks, I got myself up to like 55 cards in the main, and I'm like, there's no way I can run a deck like this. Like, I'll play up to 50 cards in the main. I think I even played a bit more than that in the past few episodes, but for now I should try to lock myself below 50, because seeing how much I bricked in the previous episode was kind of a wake-up call for me to not play a deck with like over 50 cards. And the thing is that a lot of the cards in that deck were Garnets, especially the Destiny hero stuff, which, you know, I bricked on in the cathartic bricking episode, as it were. So I feel like what we've got here is a whole lot more consistent, so I'm just going to run through things. Chaos package pretty much remains unchanged. Still got Gold Sark and Necroface, the Chaos Valkyrias, the Destrudo, the Fairy Tale Snow. Those, like, this entire top row is still the same. It's all still very good together, and I think it all still belongs. Then I added in Rhoda and Armageddon Knight. Armageddon Knight is the only target for Rhoda in the deck, so if I draw Rhoda after, like, opening with Armageddon Knight, then it's kind of a dead card in my hand. But the whole point is getting Armageddon Knight in the hand. That's pretty much the whole point of it. So if I brick on Rhoda, it's not that bad. As long as I make my way to Armageddon Knight, that's good. Future Fusion, you know, this should all package, all that, still pretty good. I decided to remove Hedgehog and Falco, just because they were some of those cards that felt like I had just kept them in because why not? But now that I'm trying to reduce the amount of bricks in my deck, you know, how much good is Falco and Hedgehog gonna serve me in my hand? I'm not really setting Shadal's turn 1 like I was 10 episodes ago. So, I definitely think it was a good idea to remove them. I also moved Solitaire back into the deck because Unizombie has become a much more valuable resource for me the more I think about it. Because, like, Unizombie plus Destrudo equals Evolve All Chain. I don't need to tell you why that's good. Pretty much, I've tried to narrow down the deck into as good of a rank 4 engine as possible for Evolve All Chain, while also having a bunch of other extraneous, really powerful stuff I can do. And then there's Mizuki and Banshee, along with Zombie World and Terraforming, so that way I can use Mizuki for its revival capabilities. Then we've got the 1-card Bombs of Olion into Almirage and Link Spider, using the token into Lambda for the purpose of being able to use Gammas while I control monsters. Monster Reborn, good card. Soul Charge, very good card. Scapegoat, you know, the 1-card Firewall. Beginning of the End is a card I forgot I had, but I pulled it in Phantom Darkness, and now seems like a decent time to run it. Now, I'm playing a lot of dark monsters, so, you know, it's feasible. And, you know, it's like, oh, but you're getting rid of a lot of really good monsters in your graveyard. Well, guess what? I'll just get them back from Return from the Different Dimension that I'll attempt to search off of my Lilith. So, there. And then you got the Bottomless, the Mirror Force, Torrential, Duster, Lost Wind, all these are decent. The Driver, the Gammas, the IO, the Solemn Strike, these just like, I haven't even seen IO in the past few games. Or I have seen, but haven't really gotten a chance to use IO in the past few games. But it's, it's an auto-include, because even if I use it to cancel out Evan's spells, I can just get rid of it because it's the pre-errata version. And then newly added the Fog Blade. It's essentially Fiendish Chain, except the affected monster can't be targeted for attacks, but that doesn't bother me too much. And then, of course, Shade Brigandine, because it's essentially a free level 4 for Lavalval Chain. In the extra deck, the Lonely Fusion monster El Shaddai construct remains. I did think about trying to incorporate Dangerous by tossing in Fusion Destiny, the 3 Keeper of Dragon Magic, and a Dasher, but I decided it's too much bricking just to send a single Shaddai from the deck to grave, and I already have so many different ways to do that. So maybe once my strategy starts to get hit more, I can move into a more warrior-based strategy with all the Destiny hero cards I've accumulated over time, because I actually have quite a bit. Like, I got all the stuff from Burst of Destiny, well, the one stuff from Burst of Destiny, really. But then I have, Dashers, Celestials, Fusion Destiny. I can't use DPE anymore, but, I still got all these good Destiny Fusion monsters. I got everything I pulled in here. I got a lot of, decent generic hero shit from previous packs. So I definitely think that once my Chaos Zombie Shaddai strategy starts to get really burned, then I can move towards a more Destiny hero-centric strategy. I can even use, some of the... I can even continue using some of the generic Dark support from Phantom Darkness, Beginning of the End. And then, oh, right, I even have 2 more copies of Dangerous I totally forgot about. Ooh, and Vision Heroes, yeah, okay. Yeah, definitely a hero strategy would not be bad for me to move into once my current strategy gets, crushed by the ban list. And then, of course, my other option is 5-headed dragon, because I have all these dragon monsters. Why not take advantage of them in the pre-errata future fusion? It's broken. So, yeah, pretty much until these strategies start to become unplayable, I just feel like this is my best option. And with each episode, I'm going to try to figure out which cards I don't use as much in duels, not just because I don't see them, but because I see them and don't use them. And as I see cards and not use them, I'll start to think, okay, maybe this card is actually side deck material, and then if I see myself not siding cards in, like I didn't side in Glow Up Bloom or Red Eye Zombie Dragon at all in the past few games, I'll start to phase those cards out of my strategy. So, yeah. Very long-winded Decksplanation, but you know what, it's worth it sometimes just to see everything I got going on. Oh yeah, I also included the Dark Rebellion Xyz Dragon because it's cool, and it's good for getting rid of stuff through battle, and then I can use it to make Zeus, of course. Only problem is that the Zeus won't actually be able to use its effects, so maybe not. But you know, it can still turn into a really good beater. But yeah, that's pretty much everything that's changed about the deck. It's time to duel. Alright, it's been a few months, but we're back. For those who commented that they're concerned about the series, it's still going on, and it's going to go on for a few more episodes. But after that, I'm going to move on to a new project that hopefully my nice co-host Evan can be a part of.
We'll have to see. It depends on how much free time I get.
Yep. Well, let's get this duel on with. Now, this deck... so my intro and Decksplanation were actually recorded after the previous episode was posted like 4 months ago. So I had to rewatch those to kind of get my mind back into things. Whereas I think Evan actually just recently did his intro and Decksplanation. I don't think that's going to affect much, but that's just going to be kind of why I don't say anything about how much time it's been or anything like that in my intro or Decksplanation.
Yeah. I had covered that in my opening. I was like, it's been a while, but...
Yeah.
So let's see. You know, starting hand, not the worst.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and activate Signet Mining.
You're on Cyber... Okay, you were on Albaz, then you were on Blue Eyes, and now you're on Cybers? What? You're playing Marincess?
Specifically, Marincess.
What is going on? This is crazy.
Alright, so I'll start by summoning Blue Tang, activating the effect. To send Seahorse.
Seahorse, okay.
I'll then go into Blue Slug, which then activates Blue Slug to then to add my Seahorse to hand, but I'm also going to activate Blue Tang in the graveyard.
Damn. Raigeki, Judgment, and what was that other thing? It was Marincess Wave.
Marincess Wave.
Okay.
And then I get to add it to hand because of Blue Tang's effect.
Okay.
So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to activate Princess Spring Girl, banishing Blue Tang.
Okay.
To special summon it, and then I'm going to... Okay, I'm going to go into Sea Angel here.
And that just searches any Marincess spell. God damn.
Let's see.
I was not expecting... Well, I guess I should have expected something else. Because you've been changing your deck every freaking episode.
Yeah.
Oh, that... What burned me?
It was... Well, I can't remember her name. But whatever her graveyard effect is when she's sent, I mill like 2 cards off the top of my deck and you take 200 damage for each Princess card.
Okay. That's interesting.
So I'm going to activate Battle Ocean.
Battle Ocean.
Special summon... Ether? Let's see.
I do not know much about Marincess, so you just pop off. I do know Coral and Enemy.
Let's see. I'm going to bring back Spring Girl. The field. Let's see.
That's like the one Marincess I do know. Because I played in Frogs.
Yeah. I'm going to go into Marbled Rock.
Okay, I think I remember seeing Marbled Rock in the anime. Get one Marincess in your grave, add it to your hand. Opponent's monster declares an attack.
I'm going to add Crown Tail to my hand.
Okay, what does Crown Tail do? Oh, it's this one with the really long effect. That's cool.
Yeah, I'm going to activate Marbled Rock to... let's see.
Get a Marincess to your hand?
Yes. Going to get Spring Girl back to my hand.
Okay.
And then I'm going to link both of these off into Aqua Argonaut, which then triggers my Battle Ocean to then equip 3 targets to her.
Oh.
I will then set 2 more, and then I will pass.
Damn. Okay, that's good. That's a good start. I'm going to start up activating Foolish Burial.
I'm going to activate Aqua Argonaut.
And what's that going to do? Oh shit, it can...
Targeting Marbled Rock.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm going to set and activate Shade Brigandine.
Let's see.
Can you use that effect multiple times per turn?
Yes I can, as long as I have cards equipped.
Oh, fuck. Okay. So you just let that resolve then. Okay. That's odd. Does it... Spell, trap card, or effect? Okay, so I can... My monster effects are still safe. That's good. So I'll use Unizombie then.
Okay.
I will send from deck to graveyard to make him a level 4. And the zombie I'll send, of course, is my Banshee.
Of course.
And then, after that, where do I go after that? Do I go here? Do I go here? Do I go here? Let's see. Per turn, you can target one water monster. That looks... Okay, you can only do that during your turn. During your opponent's turn, that negates my spell traps. You do have Marbled Rock up, so trying to win by battle right now would not be a good idea. Let's see what I can do here. I think we go for some grave effects by making Evolve Chain.
I'll judgment that.
Okay. Is your strategy even, like, messed with at all if I activate Zombie World? You can only negate my back row during my turn, so that's good to know.
That is true.
At least by the effect of Argonaut, anyways.
Yeah.
So I think I will pass for now. And then during your turn, I will activate Zombie World by banishing Banshee.
Yeah.
Turn off that always chain, and you can go ahead.
Okay. I will set one.
Setting in the main phase, what could he be up to?
Normal Buzzsaw.
Interesting, go ahead.
I will banish Sea Angel to special summon Spring Girl.
Okay. And then Buzzsaw gets out a different monster from your deck.
Activate Buzzsaw. To then grab Saber Shark.
Okay, and then I think this is where I will Torrential. Yes, that worked perfectly.
I'll activate Anemone.
There is Anemone too in the grave. I think
will
that's...
add one back.
Okay, that's not the worst. I was just letting you go, and I'm like, once he uses that Buzzsaw Shark, I'm just gonna throw that Torrential.
I think I'll add Spring Girl back to hand.
I'm guessing you got the Marine Cess cards and the Shark cards from the same set.
What?
It was like Duelists of the Deep or something like that.
That is correct.
Okay. This is kind of ugly, but I'm going to activate Chaos Space pitching the Gamma I just drew.
Okay.
What do I go for? I think That's actually pretty good. I'm going to grab Chaos Daedalus. A monster that was formerly a water monster until it became a chaos monster, and I will summon it. And now, if you don't have a response...
Torrential that?
You have your own Torrential, okay. That's
yeah.
fine. I think this is where I activate Return from the Different Dimension, and pay half of my life points. To get back 3... banished monsters, including my Unizombie, who I will turn into a level 4 by sending Mezuki from deck to grave. And then, is it possible for me to use Mezuki to bring back Chaos Daedalus? Is it must first be, or... Yes, it's must first be, so I can bring it back. Yes. Summoned properly. And now, I can target cards on the field up to the number of face-up field spells and banish them. Banished! What was your set card? Oh, it was the wave. Now, what should I make with all of these monsters? I think I'm going to go into battle because I'll get the most battle damage in this way. Actually, this just kills you. What am I even thinking?
It was game as soon as you activated Return from Different Dimension.
Right. Well, I still wanted to get rid of your back row just in case.
Yeah, just in case.
Alright.
Alright, I'll go first. Yeah.
Okay, sure you will.
I'll start by activating Fury of Kairyu.
I don't like that. I'm gonna use the ash I stole from you.
Okay. Perfect. I'll activate Signet Money
Okay.
to discard Wave. To add a
Discarding
blue tang.
wave. Okay, got your blue tang.
Normal summon blue tang. Activate its effect.
Sure thing.
Send Spring Girl to the grave. Activate Revolution.
Wow. You just started out with all of that.
Yeah. We'll go into Slug. Activate Slug
Uh-huh.
to add Spring Girl. And then chain blue tang. To then add the wave from the top 3 cards of my deck to my hand.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll then activate Spring Girl, banishing blue tang to special summon it out. I will then go into Sea Angel,
Okay.
activating Sea Angel and chaining Spring Girl.
I'm guessing the strategy with this deck is to try to confuse me using a deck I don't know really anything about.
So then I will use Blue Slug and Sea Angel to go into Coral Anemone. Activate its effect to, to bring out a Spring Girl from my grave.
Yep.
Okay. Now I link those off to go into Marbled Rock
Of course.
to activate, and then chain Coral Anemone to add Spring Girl to my hand.
Uh-huh.
Activate Marbled Rock to, to put Blue Slug back in my extra deck.
Mm-hmm.
I will then set 2 and pass.
Okay, let's see what I should do here. I think I'll start by using Gold Sark,
Okay.
since you don't have your back renegade. I think I'll use it to banish... where is she? Chaos Valkyria.
Of course.
She's going to let me send a light or dark from deck to grave, but I can't use it this turn. I think the one I will send, of course, is Fairy Tale Snow.
Yep, makes sense.
I'm also going to activate Chaos Space, pitching Black Dragon Collapse Serpent. And I will grab... I'll grab my Envoy of the Beginning. Then I will use Chaos Space, put Valkyria back in the deck, and draw a card. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna normal summon Mecha Phantom Beast O-Lion.
Okay.
I'm going to use it for Salaman Great Almirage.
Nice.
I'm going to get my token.
Love a good Almirage.
Now I'm going to make Link Spider.
Love Link Spider.
I'm going to use those two. Actually, no, I'm not going to use those two. I'm going to activate Monster Reborn and get a Link monster from your graveyard.
Oh no.
Yes. And then I can make Big Link. What Big Link do I want to make? I have a few options. Let's go with this one. So you just Skull Dread. I don't get the 4 material effect, but that's fine by me.
I would judge that.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
And then you allow me to activate Anemone again.
Yeah.
to add Sea Angel back to my deck.
Kind of a
extra deck.
trade-off, but you know what? That's fine. Okay. I'm gonna banish a Light and a Dark. Chaos Daedalus. Use its effect. Because you have a field spell up, I will banish Marbled Rock. And then I will swing directly for 2600.
Okay.
Sweet. Main 2, can I do anything else? No, doesn't look like it. Go ahead.
Alright, let's see what I can do here. I will normal summon Spring Girl.
Yep.
Go into Slug.
Okay.
To activate Slug, to add Spring Girl. But before I do that, I will be chaining Spring Girl. To see if I can burn you for some damage.
Okay.
I'll activate Spring Girl, banishing an enemy, and then the special summon her back. To then go into Sea Angel. Oh,
Very well.
I guess I don't have another spell that I can get.
That's cool.
That's
I like
okay
that.
though. I'll go into Anemone. Let's see. Activate Battle Ocean. To equip these two to it.
Okay.
I'll activate Anemone to special summon Spring Girl.
Alright.
Going to Marbled Rock.
Of course.
Activating Battle Ocean. And also activating Anemone to add Spring Girl back.
I see.
But this time I'm equipping 3 to Marbled Rock.
Mm-hmm.
I'll attack over your Daedalus.
That's pretty crazy.
Main phase 2, I will set a monster. Or trap.
Why are you
Ignore
telling me
what
it's
I
a
said.
trap?
Impasse. Because I said monster.
Oof. You could have just said back row. But, oh man. You know I have the BLS in my hand, but oh my goodness, I need a light in my graveyard. I just gotta hope you can't get 1400 more damage on board. Yep.
Yep. Now attacking with Marbled Rock.
Yep.
And then Spring Girl.
Yep, alright. Round 3 it is. Alright, I'm going first. And it looks like we're just going to be doing a humble set 3 pass.
Alright. I'll start by activating Fury with Kairyu to add
Yep.
Torrential.
Yep, nothing I can do about that.
I'll activate Battle Ocean.
Jeez.
Normal summon Blue Tang. To then activate Blue Tang.
Thinking. Yeah, go ahead.
To then dump Spring Girl.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go into Slug. To activate Slug to add Spring Girl to hand. While also chain Blue Tang.
Excavate. Okay, I think this is where I use my Fog Blade.
I'll add the Maroon Fest card, but why not?
Yep. Just another copy of Battle Ocean.
I will then special summon Seahorse.
And I think this is where I Torrential.
I'll activate Fury.
Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot Fury of Karyushin's second effect.
Go into Sea Angel.
boy. This could be it for me.
To then activate and then...
Oh, and I opened a really freaking good set, too.
Let's see.
Oh, man. This does not bode well for me.
To special summon Spring Girl. Go into Marbled Rock. And activate Anemone to add Spring Girl to my hand. But before I do that, I'll be activating Spring Girl's effect in the grave.
Jeez.
Activate Spring Girl. Let's see. We'll banish Blue Tang to special it out.
Okay.
And then now we have enough link material to go into
God damn.
link 4.
That's unfortunate for me. I probably should have saved the fog.
And then equip 3. Set 2. And just hit on him for 43.
You're not forgetting your battle phases like you used to. What happened to you? Oh, I really wish this helped. It's all I got. Card destruction.
I'll just activate Argonaut to negate that.
Yeah.
The special summon Marbled Rock.
Yeah, you got it. I literally can't do anything. My hand was Collapse Serpent and CED.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Alright. I'll send you what I got. Man, I have to send you 3 different YDK files.
Oh no.
Because I opened the legendary hero decks. And you get to pick a card from any of them.
Alright. Let me snag these real quickly.
You're telling me you don't want yourself the Nordic Alfar?
Oh no, dude, he's on top of my list. But I think I'm just gonna take Soul Charge.
Yeah, that makes sense. And now I get to pick something to hit. Man, those Marine Says cards are pretty freaking ridiculous.
Yeah, they're insane.
It seems like your main starter is Blue Tang. So I think I might limit that. How many copies did I take out of your deck?
So you are going to limit that. What you did is you took out 2 copies from my deck.
Okay, I'm happy about that.
I'll have to see how much that impacts my deck. Let's add Blue Tang to the limit list. Because it is searchable. I basically had 6 copies of it because of Signet mining and stuff, so that's possible.
Yeah.
But I do think that was a great hit, because Blue Tang is pretty much the starting piece of most Marincess combos.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. I suppose if you win again, I'll have to hit Signet mining.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think that's about it. Thanks for joining me again, Evan. I've been Wham Bam Duel. I'm always happy to see you, and I'll see you next time.
Next episode, Wham's gonna play Performapals?